I thought I'd just make this quick video on the differences between ball relative and player relative. Now you see with player relative, you've the player who you control acts as a center point of reference for any right stick switching. And what that basically means is this red marker here, whichever player is selected at the time you're defending, you then have to flick your right analog stick relative to where you want to go. So if you want to select, for example, your left back, you will flick your right analog stick literally, increase the brightness so you can see this, to the top left. Okay, so the top left would be to this player. So when you flick your right analog stick to the top left, the triangle will move to the top left. And that's how it works. The problem where people struggle with right stick switching is, let's say, for example, they're running back with their cam and then they need to select their CDM. Now, when they right stick switch to change to, for example, their CDM, sometimes it changes to their center back by mistake. And then they have to then go back to their CDM, so they've got to flick to the right hand side. So you see, first you're flicking to the left to go, and you might go by mistake to your left back. Then you might flick right and hopefully you'll go to your right CDM, or sometimes you can end up going to your right wing. So that's how the situation gets away from you and you want to switch. And by that time, your opponent's already gone past you by the time you switch to the right player. Now that's player relative. Now ball relative, why it's so superior is it's relative to where the ball is. You're just focusing on the ball. And the ball is where your opponent's going to have the ball at their feet. So whether they got the ball in strike or wherever, that's going to be the main danger area. And why ball relative is so good is all you want to do is you just flick it relative to where the ball is. So if you want to flick to your cam, you just flick to the right hand side once and you select your cam.